Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Octo English Academy podcast, the show where we slow things down, keep it real, and make English feel like something you actually want to speak. I'm Sophie, and I am so happy you're here today.
Hello, everyone, and I'm Jamie. And yes, Sophie said I'm and I am in the same sentence just now, and honestly, that was not an accident.
Absolutely not an accident, because today's episode is all about exactly that, the difference between I'm and I am. Two little forms, same meaning, right? But they are not always the same, and today we're going to talk about why.
And before we go anywhere, if this podcast has helped you even a tiny bit, please like it, subscribe, leave us a comment, not because we need the numbers, but because when you do that, it helps other English learners just like you find this show. You're not just helping yourself, you're helping someone sitting in a cafe somewhere, nervous about speaking English, wondering if they can do it.
That is so true. And actually, today's topic came from a subscriber message. Someone wrote to us and said, Sophie, Jamie, I never know when to say I'm or I am. Is there a rule? Am I doing it wrong? And I loved that question so much because first, you are not doing it wrong. You are asking the right question. And second, yes, there is a feeling behind it. And that's what we're going to explore today.
So before we dive in, how are you feeling today? Go on, say it out loud. Use one of our two friends, I'm or I am.
I'll go first. I'm feeling warm today. A little tired, but honestly, really happy to be recording this with you, Jamie.
And I am genuinely excited. Like, this is one of those topics that sounds simple, but once you understand it, you start hearing it everywhere. In movies, in songs, in conversations, it just clicks.
And that click moment is exactly what we want for you today. Okay, no grammar stress, no rules to memorize. Real life, please. Let's go.
All right, so let's start with the basics, because basics are beautiful. I'm is the short version, the contracted version, the comfortable, everyday version. It's what you say when you're relaxed, when you're talking to a friend, when life is just flowing.
I am is the full version, and the full version has weight, it has presence. When you say I am, something changes in the room, even if it's just a room in your mind.
I love that. Okay, let me give you a real-life example. Imagine you're texting your friend at 10 o'clock at night, and they ask, "Are you tired?" What do you write back?
I'm exhausted. Immediately, no hesitation. You don't write, I am exhausted in a casual text. That would feel a little stiff, a little formal, like you're writing an email to your boss.
Exactly. But now imagine a different moment. Imagine you're in a job interview. The interviewer says, "Tell me about yourself. Are you a hard worker?" And you look them in the eye and you say,
I am a hard worker. Yes, full stop, no contraction, because in that moment, you want the full weight of those words. You are making a statement. You are making a promise. I am carries that energy.
So here's the feeling framework, and this is your key for today. I'm is comfortable, casual, everyday. It flows, it's relaxed. I am is strong, clear, deliberate. It means I really mean this.
And here's something important. I am is also used when you want to correct something, when someone has misunderstood you, when you want to be very clear. Like, imagine someone says, you don't look happy, and you turn around and say, I am happy. I'm just thinking.
Yes, that is such a real situation. The stress on am changes everything. It's not just grammar, it's emotion, it's communication. It's saying, no, let me be clear with you.
This is why we always say English is not a test, it's a tool, and I am is a powerful tool. You pull it out when you need it.
Let's do the 3 real-life examples now. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, example 1, daily life. You're cooking dinner. Someone calls and asks where you are. You say, I'm in the kitchen. I'm making pasta. Don't bother me. Total natural speech. 3 I'ms. Fast, flowing, comfortable.
Example 2, emotion. You've just done something brave. Maybe you spoke English in public for the first time, or you had a difficult conversation, and later you sit alone and you say to yourself, I am proud of myself. Say that. Really say it. Not I'm proud in a throwaway way. I am proud of myself. Feel the difference?
That's actually kind of emotional when you say it like that.
Right? Because I am makes you stop. It makes you stay in the moment. It's like a deep breath in words.
Example 3, work or relationships. Someone at work keeps underestimating you. They don't think you can handle a project. And one day, calmly, you walk in and say, I am ready for this. I am the right person. You don't say, I'm ready. Well, you could, but when the stakes are high, I am lands differently.
And now let's slow down for a moment, because here's something that confuses a lot of learners. Can you always replace I am with I'm? In most cases, yes, but there are moments when you cannot use the contraction. And Jamie, do you want to take this one?
Yes, so listen carefully. At the end of a sentence, you cannot use I'm. You must use I am. For example, someone asks, who is nervous about the presentation? And you say, I am. Full form. You cannot say I'm. That would just disappear. It would sound like nothing.
Try it right now. Say, I am. Feel how solid that sounds. It's a complete answer. It stands on its own. I'm cannot do that.
Another example, someone says, I don't think anyone in this room cares, and you want to say that you care. You say, I am, or even, I am actually, not I'm, because at the end of a sentence alone, I am is the only one that works.
Beautiful. So to recap that feeling, I'm is your everyday companion, easy, fast, friendly. I am is your serious voice, your strong voice, your clear voice. Use it when you mean business or when you mean something deeply.
Okay, we want to stop for just a second. How are you doing? Seriously, are you following along? Because sometimes when we learn, there's this little voice in the head that says, I don't get it. This is too complicated.
And I want to speak to that voice right now. I had that voice too. I remember being so afraid of making mistakes in English that I would just stay quiet. And silence is more dangerous than a wrong sentence. A wrong sentence can be corrected. Silence teaches you nothing.
So if you're feeling a little unsure right now, that is completely okay. That is actually the feeling of learning. That little discomfort, that's your brain building something new. Be kind to yourself.
Exactly. Not perfect, but confident. That's our whole philosophy here. You are already doing great just by pressing play. Okay, practice time. Let's do a little exercise together. I'm going to say a situation, and you, yes, you, wherever you are right now, you say the sentence out loud. Even if it feels silly, even if no one is listening, say it.
Communication first, grammar later. Just speak.
Situation 1. You're talking to a friend on the phone. They ask, where are you? You say, go on, say it. I'm at the supermarket, or I'm outside, or I'm on my way. Natural, easy. I'm.
Situation 2. You've been working really hard. You've been studying English every day. Someone asks, are you serious about improving? And you look up and you say, I am serious. Or even, I am, full stop. Own it.
Situation 3. And this one is for you personally. Fill in the blank. Say this out loud. I am blank. You decide. I am learning. I am growing. I am trying. I am enough. Whatever feels true for you right now. Say it.
Say it with us. I am enough.
Yeah. Okay, that one hit a little different.
It always does.
All right, now let's talk about mistakes, because this is one of my favorite parts of every episode. Real life, please, the errors.
Yes, I hear this a lot from learners. Let's fix it gently.
Mistake number 1. I'm agree with you. Oh, this one comes up so often, and I completely understand why. It feels logical. I'm sounds smooth, but agree is a verb, and you don't use I'm before a verb like that. You say, I agree with you. No I'm, no I am. Just, I agree. Simple.
Think of it this way. I'm and I am are like a frame on a wall. They hold adjectives and nouns. I'm tired, I am a teacher. But verbs stand on their own. They don't need the frame.
I love that. The frame analogy. Keep that.
Mistake number 2. Overusing I am to sound more formal in casual situations. I see this a lot in writing. Someone writes, "Hello, I am writing to you because I am wanting to ask." And it starts to sound stiff, almost robotic.
In casual writing and speech, I'm writing to you is perfectly fine. More than fine, actually. It sounds warm, human. I am wanting is actually not natural at all. I want is the right form there.
So don't think that I am is always more correct. It's not more correct, it's just more deliberate, more formal, more emphatic. Use it when you mean it, not just because it sounds fancier.
Mistake number 3, and this one is small but important. Forgetting that I am is the only option in short answers. We talked about this, but let's just do a quick contrast.
Are you coming to the party? I'm wrong. I am right. Are you tired? I am. Perfect. Complete. Natural.
And no one dies because of these mistakes, okay? Making a mistake is not a crime. We say this every episode because we mean it every episode. The goal is not perfection. The goal is connection.
And you're already connecting just by being here.
Okay, one final story to bring everything together. A 3-sentence story. Same character, real journey. Listen. She woke up that morning and said to herself, "I'm nervous, but I'm going to do this." She walked into the room full of people, took a breath, and said clearly, "I am ready." And when it was over and someone asked if she had enjoyed it, she smiled and said, "I am so glad I did it."
I'm nervous, I am ready, I am glad. 3 moments, 3 versions of the same person. That's what these 2 tiny words can do.
They're not just grammar. They're you, at different moments, in different states. Learning to use them is learning to express yourself fully, naturally, confidently.
All right, beautiful people, let's wrap up. Today we talked about I'm versus I am. We talked about when to use each one, how they feel different, how they can change the meaning and the weight of what you say. No stress, real life.
Here are your 3 takeaways. 1. I'm is your everyday, comfortable, casual voice. Use it freely. 2. I am is your strong, deliberate, emotional voice. Use it when you mean it. 3. In short answers, at the end of a sentence, alone, always I am, never I'm.
And your confident sentence for today, say it one more time before you close this episode. I am learning English, and I am proud of myself for it.
Say that. Mean it, because it is true.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like it, subscribe, share it with a friend who is learning English, or maybe someone who is afraid to speak. Your share might be exactly what they needed today.
This episode was inspired by a real subscriber question, and if you have a question you want us to explore, leave it in the comments. We read every single one. This podcast is yours as much as it is ours.
Just keep speaking. That's all. Just keep speaking.
From me, Sophie.
And from me, Jamie.
Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!